Welcome to Steve Spurrier Florida Field, the Swamp. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. It's the Florida State Seminoles and the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt, and Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
Guys, Florida has been through the gauntlet with coaches lately, trying to find some stability. They have a new opportunity here with a young up-and-coming coach in John Summerall. He has been a proven winner at all of his stops. Now he has an opportunity to turn the Gators around and bring them back to relevance in the SEC. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. The Noles will kick it away to get this game going. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane. And so this drive's going to begin with good field position. So the Gators offense comes on the field first today. Both sides today aware that because the last meeting was a total blowout, there's going to be some shipping to show. There's going to be some trash talk, what you expect in a rivalry game.
Chris, I think the challenge for these players is going to be to meet the passion and energy of that rivalry and yet stay in their own lane and execute the details of the game plan. It's always a little bit of the chicken and the egg. How much do you go into the emotion and how much do you concentrate on game plan? Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job for them. Incomplete pass.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. End of the first quarter here, still no score. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. The Gators will have to kick it away. And they'll kick it away here. He'll call for the fair catch here. So the Florida State Seminoles offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Handoff here from the shotgun. Great cut there. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about it is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. Trying to take a shot, but the coverage is there.
Looking to pass here on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. And the Seminoles will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And FSU will now spend their second timeout now. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. 5-yard gain is a win on 1st down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Makes it look easy. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the tackle made on the returner, but there is a flag on the play, so hold on.
Personal foul.
That's a dangerous play. You've got to protect the player's head and neck area. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep down the left side. Catch made down inside the 25. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellows, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Gators and Noles. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Florida State and Florida plays out.
The Gators will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Set for the 2nd half kickoff, but first let's check in with Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Norvell at the half. Guys, we may have an upset brewing. As you know, this team came in here not highly ranked, and highly regarded, but that doesn't matter. The players on the field have had something to say, and they are really taking this game to the home team. We'll see if there's an upset continuing here in the second half. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the field. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Second down after that previous play. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
As we break for the quarter, Florida State is on top. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Robinson. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. And the Gators will spend their first timeout. They'll still have two available as we approach the end of this game.
Well, it's nice to get that pickup and stop the clock, but they've got to move down the field in a hurry. They've got a lot of ground to cover, and they've got to get in the end zone.
And the Noles come into the final minute of play, just trying to run the clock out. To throw, it's Daniels. Receiver makes the catch. Timeout taken by Florida, their second. They've still got one more left to work with. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And here's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now the Gators will spend their third and final timeout. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. The Seminoles will line up to boot it away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. This one will be fair caught. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep for late-game heroics. One last pass attempt falls incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.